Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning, and we're gonna have a little fun day out on the water. And we're gonna be meeting with my sister and brother-in-law. So that's Erica and Tony, and we're gonna head out on a pontoon. So I'll explain a little bit of that in a little bit, but first need to get some coffee. So our DeLonghi coffee maker has been out of service for a little while because there was a fuse that broke and it wasn't dripping any coffee from the pot side, or the heating element wasn't working. The espresso side was still good, but I had to take this apart and bring it over to my dad's house across the neighborhood because he had the special tools to get this unlocked, since they do have special screws underneath of here. But I was able to order a fuse and a connector piece on Amazon, and it is working. So I got the coffee in there, and let's start it up. It works. But need to start the day off with some cafe con leche. So Eve needed to run with Lucas over to the pharmacy, to CVS. So I want to get some coffee ready for when they show up. And what we have with our coffee is oat milk. So this is what we go with, Planet Oat Milk, and it is the Barista Lovers version, and it is very smooth, as it says, and we do not like creamers. I'm just not a fan of it, and I just don't feel like I'm tasting creamer when I put this in the coffee. And it's not too bad as far as the nutrition facts. So it has 2 grams of protein, just very little bit of sugar added, 3 grams. But we don't use too much of this, just a little bit to kind of give it that cafe con leche taste. All right, I do like my coffee nice and hot, so what I do is I add a little bit of this in here. So I like my coffee nice and hot, and of course when you put the cold creamer in there, it's gonna cool it down. So I add a little bit of coffee in the cup, and I just put it in the microwave for about 45 seconds. And then once the rest of the coffee is all finished, I'll just add the rest of it. And then for a sweetener, we use the Truvia stevia, or we'll just do a little bit of the brown sugar. And being that it's the weekend, let's go brown sugar. All right, there we go. All right, it's all ready. Nice and hot. So this is a big cup. Eve does not like these huge cups, so she's got some of the small ones here. In fact, I gotta wash that for her. So she likes the smaller cups here. This is her go-to Mickey Mouse Coach cup. So what have we been up to here in the house? We're going through quite a few home projects. I actually completely destroyed my master bathroom. I want to insert some videos of the demolition in here. So as you see, I ripped out pretty much everything. The shower, the vanity, and even the bathtub. So all that tile is gone. I'm going to be redoing the whole thing. And it was a lot of fun. So the demolition went well. Unfortunately, I kind of took some time off on fixing it up, but I do have the floor in, so let's go take a look here. So here's the entry to our master bathroom. So as you see, the vanity is gone. I am going to replace the lights. We're going to redo the whole paint, but I mean, I had to do everything. I had to redo this wall and the ledge. The bathtub is almost done. So this is the tile that we're going with. We're going with porcelain, and we're going to change all the fixtures to nickel. And we do have some Schluter trim. So I have that as the border. So this is all set in thin set, except for that piece and along this wall. So I'm almost done. And then I have to paint. And then we'll be able to at least get everything set as far as the toilet. And of course, I need to put in the grout still in the lines. Yep. And then I'll be able to get the vanity in. And then lastly, I'll start working on the shower. So I'm gonna go with the waterproof system called Go Board. So it's very lightweight, it's easy to work with. But yeah, I definitely need to make sure this is nice and waterproof. I am gonna put a niche right in here and probably get a light for the back of it and run it all around the back of this wall and into a new light switch. The worst thing about the entire construction of this bathroom was the floor. I completely ripped out the mud floor and redid it myself and did the slope. And I'm just very worried that it is correct and accurate. But when I start with my tile with the line right there and work my way up, I'll just have to see and make sure how level things really are once I get down to the floor. So there's a possibility I may need to do more work with the floor surface. So this is the biggest DIY project when it comes to tile that I've ever taken on. I did some remodeling in our condo in Orlando that we sold during COVID, but that was nothing compared to this. But I got confidence. I think I can do it. One more thing that I'm working on is our garage. So I ended up not too long ago repainting everything in the garage, and hopefully I can work on more storage, and also need to decide on the floor if I'm going to go with an epoxy or if I just go with more of the rubber squares that have different designs that will protect the floor. Now, as you see here in these videos, this was taken a little while back ago, but I cleaned out the entire garage, got all the painting done, and I was really looking forward to having a nice brand new garage and having everything nice and clean. And then of course the bathroom project began. So now fast forward, take a look at this. I got a mess. I got the vanity in here still, so this is coming into the house soon. And of course I still got the storage, but still have a lot of garbage built up, and I just can't wait to get my garage back. But at least I do have it painted and everything is looking nice. Still need to clean up some new cobwebs, but I am happy with the paint job. And I'm still going to work on insulating the garage door so we can fill these up with insulation with different squares. We need to make sure we keep the heat out of the garage because Florida, it is now 90 plus degrees, feeling like 100. So this garage just really heats up in the summer months. Well, here's something cool. This is something Lucas and I have been working on going back to, my gosh, probably about 3 years now. So Lucas really got into Pokemon about 3 years ago, and we decided to start the 151 Scarlet and Violet set. So we purchased quite a few of what they call the trainer boxes, and we did buy one of the big, large boxes. But at some point, you just have to give up on trying to pull the best cards. And now to complete the set, we're gonna just have to try one at a time. So I believe we need about 80 more cards. But I mean, he's got quite a few of them. He even has the holo and the reverse holo. So there's usually 2 of each card. And he has almost, I think he has every regular holo, but he's missing about 60 of the reverse holo. So this is a pretty fun set. I really enjoyed working on this with him. So we're trying to piece this together one by one. We have 8 cards coming on eBay. I think we paid a total of like $10 for 8 cards. So that's a start. But when it comes to the more expensive cards, here they're in the back. All right. So these are the more expensive ones. The Charizard EX, I think, is going for over $350. And I want to say, let's see, this is 183 Charizard, but it's not this one. I think the one we're looking for is 199, which would put it right here in this spot. Yeah, so these are the ones that he has. And you can see what he's missing. There we go. But he's got a good start to it. And I don't know if we'll ever do another one. I mean, it's very time consuming. It costs a lot of money, but I think it would be pretty neat to have this set completely finished. And I think it would hold some value down the road. For example, that expensive Charizard, when we were doing this, it only would cost about $100 to purchase it. Now, like I said, I don't think you can find one for any less than $350. So, ouch. I should have invested in Pokémon when I was younger. But I was a baseball card collector and I was a little bit older when they first came out. And I'm like, this is garbage. Who's gonna spend money on cards of like a cartoon character? I'm like, no, I'm gonna go buy my baseball packs. And of course, those are worth nothing now. So I made the wrong decision. Should have done Pokemon. So along with Pokemon, now Lorcana is out. And man, I really want to get into Lorcana. We've bought a few packs here and there, but it's like chasing after that. It's like going down the rabbit hole. Doing something like that, it would be neat, but those cards now, my gosh, they're so expensive. When I started collecting baseball cards, I think they were about 50 cents a pack. I remember tops, Donruss. Maybe the upper deck was like 75 cents or over $1. And of course, we're talking like late 80s, early 90s. But then now packs are like $8. We went one place here around the corner. They wanted $8 for one pack of the new Pokemon set. I think it's called Chaos Rising. Yeah, in fact, here, right here. So they wanted $8 for one of these. And this is all you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards is all you get. And for that 11 cards, these are the two, not the common ones, but a little bit more of the nicer end, but he didn't get any super rare or anything like that, or ultra rare, whatever they want to call these. Again, I'm not an expert in Pokemon, but yeah, they're not the nicer ones. All right, everybody, we are here at the beautiful Indian River in Brevard County, and we are with Freedom Boat Club today. And if you've ever dreamed of spending more time on the water without the cost, maintenance, or hassle of owning a boat, this video is going to be for you, because we're going to show you what it's like to head out on the water for the day and how easy it is to get into the water, and why so many people are choosing Freedom Boat Club membership instead of actually buying a boat. So whether you're into fishing, dolphin watching, or just relaxing with the family, or if you just want to cruise Florida's incredible waterways, we're going to cover the benefits of membership and give you an inside look at the entire experience. Now, basically, all you got to do is grab your sunglasses, your swimsuit, and some sunscreen, and let's just see what the day does and where it takes you. And we're going to show you what the Freedom Boat Club is all about. Now, with your membership, they do have an upfront cost to join, and then you can select the plan of your choice. So my sister and her husband, they chose a 3-month program. So they have June, July, and August. So they pay monthly throughout the year to cover those 3 months. Now, we chose this location because we're going to go to the Sebastian Inlet, and there's a sandbar located there, and very shallow water. Usually is pretty clear in that area, so it's going to be great for Lucas to even get into the water and just enjoy this hot Florida day. So, all right, let's get on the boat, and we will see you in the water. So today we're going on the Prince Craft.
You're right on time.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
5 minutes early.
What about all those other birds over there?
Nemo.
Bye, 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 bye.
Hey, Erica. How you doing? And our skipper, Tony.
Captain Tony.
Lucas is our skipper. So we are on the Indian River today. And Lucas, what are you looking for while we're out here? What are you keeping your eye out for?
A sunken ship.
A sunken ship? You want to find some treasure, huh? Do you think we're going to see dolphins?
Wait, is that one right there? You see
It is. Yes.
Look at that. We found one. That was quick. So the guys getting us ready said that they found somebody reported there was a right whale. Is that what it was? A right? Okay.
Tony, is anyone allowed to get near that?
I'll have to find what that looks like.
What's that? There's a sunken ship right there. Is anyone allowed near that?
You can if you want. But...
my sister said they're going to be building a brand new bridge here in the future that's going to be 12 feet higher to let all the big boats go through. So that would have taken you out into the Atlantic Ocean. But today we're just going to be staying in the Indian River, so we're going to go to the popular sandbar area up ahead and get into some water and have some fun.
I saw them moving it on the news.
Tony just saw a big stingray jump up out of the water. Right there by that orange buoy.
Yeah, really strong.
All right, so we have to approach the sandbar up here nice and slow. There's also a campground over here on this side. All right, we got the anchor dropped. We're just gonna have to put the ladder down and we're gonna go ahead and get in the water. Let's see, we got the anchor on the other side here by the motor. Lucas got his super soaker. Let's unlatch this. All right, we're blowing up some floaties, but Lucas wants to get in and see how deep it is.
He said there's sharks in some areas. I hope.
No, not here.
Oh wait, the steps are very far apart.
You may have some dolphin friends come by and say hello to you.
Wait, where are they?
You never know, they're in the water. No, they stay away from people. All right, keep going down.
It's cold. I can't. It's so cold.
Well, once you're in, guess what? That cold goes away.
That is cold.
2 more steps to go. 2 more. That's it, buddy.
I can't. It's so cold.
Are you on the sand? All right.
I can stand.
Yeah.
I found something.
Did you bring your water shoes with you?
No.
Just your Crocs? Okay. Guess what? You'll be fine.
You want to come in?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Mom to be ready and for all of these tubes to get blown up.
She's not gonna come in soon.
You can pull it towards you. The rope.
So we have 1 floaty ready to go. Gotta have it tethered to a rope, otherwise it will float away. So the crowds aren't too bad here right now this morning, but get closer towards noon, it's going to be packed. You get a lot of people that come out here on the weekends. Eve, you like this spot, don't you?
Yeah, we're gonna come.
Okay. Thanks for checking.
How are we enjoying the water, you guys?
I had to get my Crocs off because there's a lot of sharp rocks.
You're not letting Mom relax.
I like the waves. This is like a mini splash mountain for me.
Next time we'll take a 3rd one and you can have your own seat.
It's very calm and relaxing out here, isn't
You
it?
have a 3rd one.
Holding her baby.
Oh, here comes the waves that I wanted.
It is nice and calm. Lucas is enjoying his swim. Got my sister out here. Tony is snacking. And I'm just trying to get a little tan. I'm still a little white for being the end of June. So we haven't been to the beach too much. So we did go to Typhoon Lagoon to get a little sun, but that's really about it. So right now we are getting a lot of water pulled out and into the inlet. So we're gonna start the process of low tide here. So we're getting a lot of the seaweed coming through. So we don't get a lot of the clear water at the moment, but otherwise it gets really clear here. In fact, this is probably the least clear I've seen it. And you can still see your feet at the bottom.
It's a perfect temperature.
It is. It's nice. As I say, it's the nicest water here, you know, compared to the Caribbean. We don't get that nice Caribbean water.
Don't do a cannonball. The water is disgusting.
It's not disgusting. It's nice here.
No, the water, the way it's just so salty.
Yeah. So even though we're in a river, you still get that mixture of salt because of the inlet. But yeah, this is an actual river.
And perfect for floating if you put your feet floating.
And now you could only think of it as like a nice flashlight strip all the way down inside of it.
Uh-oh. That cracked.
Eve is coming in. All right, and it looks like our day is going to be cut short. We do have some clouds popping up. And unfortunately, the radar is just so scattered. Everything just pops up right at you. There's like no direction it's coming from. They just arrive right above your head. So yeah, welcome to Florida. Eve is out of the water. Oh, there's some thunder.
I'm glad Ike's not with us. He'd be scared to death.
Yeah, we're trying to get in right now. Right there, I see our building.
I think they're rethinking about where they're going.
Well, they should go south.
When they see the thunder, they'll understand.
Thank goodness we got a bird on every post. Yeah, he's still there.
Well, I think it's a little
So
bit more.
we radio in and they're ready for us, and they take care of everything for you.
Okay.
They'll load everything in the bin and take it right to your car.
Didn't let that scare you in, did you? We did. Yeah.
And it's lunchtime. So because we got rained out, we're gonna go to a popular spot here called Captain Hiram's. So whenever we are on this side of town, we love coming to Captain Hiram's. So they have a nice restaurant here, hotel, gift shop. They even have boats that you can rent out. What you looking for?
This, because
Yeah. Oh, a pirate shark. He has an identity crisis. He doesn't know if he's a shark or a pirate. Here's our view from the table. So here's the marina. You can actually just take the boat and dock right here. We could have done that, but we wanted to have our boat back by 1 o'clock. But yeah, we literally could just dock right here and come and have some food. And here's a look at the backside. And then we do have Blackfin's Riverfront Grill. That's the restaurant right next to it. So you can actually walk straight in there. They're basically connected. Got my nice big burger. Lucas got some shrimp and fries. And what did you get? What is that?
Hold on.
How did you eat so fast?
Oh,
That was a lobster roll.
I like just about my food.
Lobster and crab meat. But the onion rings are the best. And they give you a little bit of a special house sauce. So how was the meal?
very good.
It was delicious. I like this place.
So rainy.
Really good onion rings.
I like that shrimp, but
So as you see, the rain never stops, so it was a good idea for us to come here to eat and just give up on being on the water. Now it's time to go home. All right, we're home. It was a fun day on the water, wasn't it? The rain cut us a little short, but we had a good time having lunch at Captain Hiram's. And
good.
yeah, the Freedom Boat Club is a great way to go. You save a lot of money. You just walk on and walk off. They take care of all the maintenance. And they even bring all your stuff to your car and bring it onto the boat for you too. So it was fun. All right. So we will see you guys next time. And in the meantime,
Like and subscribe and make sure to comment down on our videos. Bye.